Hi everyone, it's Steve from Smart PE, and today we're going to be looking at a smarter way to answer a short answer question on the vertical jump test. Now, as you can see at the top of the page, there's 5 steps that we always follow. I want you to read the question carefully, highlight and fully understand the command word and what it means. So discuss means to present key points about different ideas or strengths and weaknesses of an idea. I then want you to highlight any topic words, then any qualifying words, and don't forget this is what you're going to be linking your answer to, and finally the amount of marks available, just to make sure you make enough points in your answer. So now you've done that, you need to think about which assessment objectives are going to go with this particular question. So all 3 marks for this question go to assessment objective 3 to analyse or evaluate. And it's really important to fully understand the command word discuss in this particular question. So remember, discuss means to give key points about different ideas or the strengths and weaknesses. So in other words, you need to give both sides of the argument. So if you were to write as many different points that agreed that the vertical jump test was suitable, let's say for example you decided to do 10 different points that agreed that this was a suitable test, the maximum you get for this is 2 out of 3 marks. In order to get 3 out of 3 marks for this question, you'd have to write at least 3 separate points that show that you agree and that you disagree that the vertical jump test would be suitable to test a football player. So for example, you might write 2 sentences that agree that it's a suitable test and 1 sentence that disagrees to get your 3 out of 3. If you've read this question really carefully, you'll also notice that one of the qualifying words is leg power. This is really important to think about, as you may or may not think this is important in football. Also, when the command word is discuss, you can say the opposite of one of your points as long as you give key points or reasons as to why you think that is. So for example, you might say that you agree that it's a suitable test because power is needed to jump really high in order to head a ball, and that might get you 1 mark. And then in your next sentence, you may say that you disagree with the suitability of the test because other components of fitness are more important, such as cardiovascular endurance, as a game lasts for 90 minutes. Okay, so I've given you 2 sort of points that you could write in your answer, get 2 out of 3. You might want to see if you can write 3 separate points that show that you agree and disagree that this is a suitable test for football. Don't forget, use your revision cards to help you answer this question. And as always, answer, mark and correct if you don't get full marks.